Masons and Masonic lodges seem to be talked about extremely little, considering how prevalent they are. The Masonic meetings themselves are secretive. Masonic members are not even allowed to speak about what goes on in them. A man can enter Freemasonry while professing to be a Christian, yet he can't do so without basically denying Jesus up front and entering into a system which inherently violates biblical principles in many, many ways. Though Masonic groups frequently claim that they are not religious in nature, every prospective member must profess belief in a supreme being. Freemasonry is not concerned with whom one considers that supreme being to be. Freemasonry also teaches that people are in spiritual darkness until they ascend through the degrees of Freemasonry. The message which Freemasonry gives to society is that it is not a religion. However, Freemasonry is inherently theistic, while those who would become members in it must acknowledge being in spiritual darkness, which they are seeking to escape through Freemasonry. Some of the highest ranking and most well known Masonic authorities, including Albert Pike and Manly P. Hall, have admitted the religious nature of Freemasonry in their writings. The case regarding Freemasonry is pretty much also the case regarding the Gnostics, whom the apostles of Christ contended with in the first century. Both claim to have spiritual enlightenment through the knowledge which they allegedly have, which one must go outside the realm of the biblical testimony to obtain. The book of First John is basically a rebuke to the Gnostics, intended to set the Christians straight regarding the lies of the Gnostics. A church which allows its members to be Freemasons is surely a gathering of darkness in itself, which ought to be fled from. Though a church might be a gathering of darkness for other reasons, even if it does forbid its members from being Freemasons, there is also often a vast difference between what a church says and what it actually practices. Such discrepancy will inevitably be for the worse. The vast power and influence which Freemasonry would have to have over the world is evident due to the obvious Masonic symbolism in prominent places like Washington, D.C., and how such symbolism is hidden in plain sight in many other ways too, including on the United States $1 bill. Though some may deny the symbolism on the $1 bill as stemming from Masonic influence, at the Freemasons' 300-year anniversary ceremony in England in 2017, the members present there boasted on video about their symbolism being on the American $1 bill.